And we are live, ladies, gents, boys, girls, children of all ages. I'm, of course, your host here for Wrestling with Trivia, JPO, Jordan Pierce Owens, but not alone today, as co-hosting with me here, your current reigning, defending WWE Wrestling with Trivia champion, the excellence of Casecution, Chris Cass. Chris, how are you?
I just realized I did not change that since me and Dude had a Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels match, and now I feel like I look like a fool. But it sounds good. Sounds cool though. But yeah, no, here we are. It's I believe the final match of the first round, Jordan.
Hey man, I never said it was gonna be done quickly, but it's still 2022. We
We're
still
here.
got time. Speaking of first, well, it is the last match of the first round, even though it's not the match we thought we were gonna get. Replacing Dexter Beckett is the one, the only Paul Meade. Paul, glad to have you. How are you?
Good. Oh, this is a tournament match.
Oh, maybe Paul didn't even know that. Evidently,
no pressure.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about you, Steve.
No, you have. I mean, what?
Hey.
So,
speaking of the one, the only Steve Mesa Media. Steve Mesa, how are you?
I'm doing great, man. I'm riding off a high. I had people chanting my name today after I won horror movie trivia last night. So, man, I'm excited, bro. I'm finally gonna get to have a wrestling trivia contest with Paul here, and may the best man win.
Looking forward to it. Speaking of horror trivia, has Hunter hit up anyone else for money?
Oh yeah, that's a scam.
I know. Poor our friend Hunter Chambers, who's actually in this tournament. No, sorry.
I was like, wait, what is Hunter doing now? God. But yeah, I remember he got hacked. Yeah, he got hacked.
Yeah, so he's been hitting up a lot of people here. So yes, good luck to Hunter getting into the comeback. Speaking of Hunter, he also has advanced into round 2, along with Michael Turner, Alex Warden, Jacob Barber, JV3, myself, and Greg Cherry. Also news to report, our boy JV3 has also bounced out of the tournament. Much love to him. Hopefully we'll see him soon. So Jacob Barber actually is the first one technically to qualify for semifinals, and we'll find out tonight who's moving on to face Alex Warden pretty soon between Paul and Steve. So again, as Steve said, best of luck to both gentlemen. 20 questions, you know how it works. Best of luck. Question number 1.
Who is the only wrestler to successfully retain the Intercontinental Championship at back-to-back WrestleMania events?
Give me about 30.
If it's all right with our main host, I was going to say we should give them a little bit more time. I know you want to run through all the WrestleManias in your head.
Like I said, normally it's 30. We'll give this one a little bit more. You get some extensions. We'll do Schmodown style, 3 extensions. So if you need more time for a question, just holler. But it looks like both men are locked in. So we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Paul.
I'm guessing Bret Hart.
Steve.
If you smell what The Rock
is. Wow.
Yeah. It is indeed The Rock at WrestleManias 13 and 14.
Should have known that.
Jacob Barber talking about, yeah, damn right he is.
Okay.
Hard fought.
I mean, a year too late, Jacob, to pass my bracket that I did. A year too late here, bud. Question number 2: Who challenged Daniel Bryan and Erick Rowan for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships at Stomping Grounds 2019?
Was that how many Stomping Grounds was there, Cass? Was this the only one?
Just
was there
one.
2? Just the one. I wonder how many one and done pay-per-views there are out there.
The Invasion,
of course, Tuesday
Great
and Saturday.
Great Balls of Fire.
Great Balls should have been yearly, but not.
I mean, I'm sure that the cost to what's that we're looking for the song?
Bash of the Castle.
Not that cheap.
1-0 Mesa.
I don't know, but I think it's Breezango.
Paul.
I went with Safe Gas. It's a New Day.
And you are both incorrect with the dirty sweep. It was our guys Heavy Machinery.
Oh wow. Forgot about that.
All right. Question number 3: Which 3 championships has Raven held in WCW at any point in his career?
Evidently, Stomping Grounds is from the great state of Washington, says Barber.
Yes, I believe it was in, I want to say, Tacoma.
Let us know, Barber, if that's true. Maybe you were there.
All right. Looks like they're both in, Jordan.
All right. Surreal Schlemazel pens down. Paul, what you got?
I share a birthday with him. It's U.S. Tag Team and Light Heavyweight.
And Steve?
I put on U.S. Tag and TV.
Steve, you said what I said in training, but
yes, it is indeed light heavyweight because at one point in his career he was Scotty Flamingo and held the light heavyweight title.
Nice.
At Survivor Series 2007, who was injured and not able to compete on Team Triple H, making their Survivor Series match a 5-on-4 handicap match?
I believe Mesa was in before you finished.
Yeah, damn, he knew it right away.
I was there.
Oh,
Wow.
Always helps when you're in the venue. And yes, Tacoma.
Which city was Survivor Series 07 in, Steve?
Miami.
That makes sense.
Oh.
Well, Paul,
7.
good luck. In 5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2,
I know I'm wrong.
1. Locking in, pens down. We'll find out. Paul, what you got?
HBK. I know it's wrong.
Steve?
That'll be Jeff Hardy.
Oh, Steve, you missed it. It's Matt Hardy.
Oh, I got the other Hardy. Oh, no.
Yeah, oh, so close.
I knew it was a Hardy. My bad.
Oh. Question number 5. Which 2 current WWE stars did Jay Lethal defeat to win his 2 ROH TV titles?
A lot of talk recently about Jay's run as TV champion on AEW television. Taking on, was it Dax on Wednesday, I believe?
Yes, I think that's what
Should
I saw.
be a good one.
Yeah. Recently challenged for the TV title. That's the one Joe has, right? The TV title?
Yeah. That's who Jay challenged at the last pay-per-view unsuccessfully. Yep. I wonder if Joe's still hurt. We haven't seen Joe since that pay-per-view. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Locking in, gents. Steve, what you got?
I haven't really got much. I put Shinsuke Nakamura and Dominic Dijakovic.
Alrighty, and Paul.
I was trying to think of who else besides Roderick Strong who's on the Ring of Honor roster, but Dominic Dijakovic might be right.
We indeed have a dirty sweep, though, because it is Sami Zayn, a.k.a. El Generico, and Tommaso Ciampa.
Wow.
Wait, Sami Zayn was El Generico?
Sure.
Well, El Generico did appear on an NXT house show once, so he's
true.
an alumni. He is an alumni, so. Yeah. Ricochet, never been in Ring of Honor, as far as I know.
Yeah, probably.
Question number 6. Sabu defeated Taz and what other former ECW world champion in a 3-way match to win the FTW title on an episode of ECW Hardcore TV? Man, you may ask, why are we asking Hardcore TV questions? But this is of significance no matter what Jordan says, because it's pretty much the only time the FCW title changed hands in ECW.
Yeah, we need more interim champions.
Yeah.
This person, not saying it was before or after, but they are just a former ECW champion at some point in their
5.
Okay,
good clarification. 2, 1, locking in. Paul, what you got?
I'm guessing Shane Douglas.
Steve.
I'm guessing Mike Awesome.
Another dirty sweep. It's just incredible.
Okay.
Who are the 3 judges for the AEW World Title match between Chris Jericho and Cody Rhodes at Full Gear 2019 in case the match went to a draw?
Of course, similar to the TV title question, you don't necessarily need to pull all 3. Wrestling trivia rules: if somebody has 2 and the other person has 1, yada yada, they will get the point. Just do better than the ROH TV question. Get 1 right, and you might get the point.
I mean, same with the Raven question, except
same thing. Yeah, absolutely. Paul nailed it, but in case he didn't, if Paul also had 2, they both would have had it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kylan King's favorite fan, Steve Mesa.
I got Arn Anderson, Diamond Dallas Page, and Tully Blanchard.
And Paul.
Okay, I also have Tully Blanchard, but I put Mickey Guerrero and Jake Roberts.
So Steve will get the point with getting 1 out of the 3. It was Arn Anderson, Dean Malenko, and the Great Muta.
Great Muta. Wow.
Yeah. Question number 8. At Judgment Day 2001, Chris Jericho and Chris Benoit won a turmoil match to become the #1 contenders. Who was the last tag team they defeated?
Again, Steve, pretty quick to the board here.
They don't have it. No, I erased it. When we quick to the board and erased it, and I'm like, nope.
Because I believe when I sent you this, I called it a gauntlet match because they call them gauntlet matches now, but back then they were turmoils.
Tag team turmoils. Yeah.
Oh, do they finally call them a gauntlet if it's tag teams?
Maybe. I don't even know. What do they call that one that New Day won when they got the match for Kofi?
5, 4.
Check that.
That was a gauntlet.
2, 1. Interesting. Pens down, Paul.
I guess the Dudleys.
And Steve.
And I guessed RVD and Booker T.
Oh, no. That was wrong year.
A little too soon for that, but yeah, no, it is a dirty sweep again. It is Edge and Christian.
Okay.
Wow.
Speaking of Edge, who was the last person to wrestle Edge in a non-pay-per-view match in WWE? So, like, this doesn't count but like a TV match on Raw or SmackDown or main event or any of that shit.
Yeah, Edge on main event.
Yeah. This match would have a different answer on Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they wrestled on NXT Level Up, but
Who's he fighting on Monday?
Priest.
Yeah. I forgot if it was Priest or Baylor. I just didn't remember.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Edge wrestled on 205 Live.
4, 3, 2. Saturday Morning Slam and 0. Locking in. Steve Mesa
Guess I just as the only person I can pull up Daniel Bryan.
and Paul.
I'm guessing way before that, or I mean, same time period, but Brodus Clay.
Brodus Clay. No, it was right after Hell in a Cell. They had a rematch on SmackDown. Seth Rollins.
Oh, wow.
Moving on to question number 10. It's the last of my questions, and I'll go away. At TLC 2013 had 2 3-on-1 handicap matches. Who were the 2 people that were the ones in these matches?
Who's the ones?
Who's the one in the 3-on-1? But there was 2 3-on-1, so we need 2 names.
I remember even at the time being like, why did they double down on this concept for a pay-per-view?
Right? Hi, man.
I got answers.
Hopefully after this, you do a lot better with Jordans.
4, 3, 2, 1. Paul, what you got?
Daniel Bryan and CM Punk.
And Steve.
Oh. I put Ryback and Big Show.
Oh, no. Yeah.
It is indeed Daniel Bryan who wrestled the Wyatt family, and CM Punk who wrestled the Shield.
Oh.
All right, so he kind of lied.
He made Roman look strong.
So Cass lied a little bit because your next question is the who dis question, and it is brought to you by Chris.
Which thinking this match was Steve and Dexter made a lot more sense, but I know that it's not Jimmy Hart we're looking for either, guys.
I should know this.
I had no idea Paul was in this if he gets it. I had no idea Paul was here before I did this because this is a WCW guy.
I have no idea.
I am blinking. Oh, yeah, I know it.
See, so I did this on my phone, so excuse my Photoshop skills of blocking out Jimmy Hart's jacket, who had his name on it.
Oh, okay. I thought that was maybe like an autograph. I see what you did. No, good, actually. 5, 4. It's good. It's all you need. 3, 2, 1. Steve, who Disby?
Is it the artist formerly known as Pitbull number 2?
And who Disby, Paul?
Emery Hale.
Oof. Yep. It is indeed Hale or Emery Hale. Both are
he was known as Hale in 2000. Just plain Hale.
And he was also a masked man that DDP ruined on an episode of Thunder that one time. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I had the 2 Jimmy Hart matches.
I was going to ask, was he an ex-WWF guy too?
I don't think so.
He was
I think he was a power plant guy.
Yeah.
Okay, because I had it right in testing, but because I forgot how I knew him.
I think he was a power plant train guy, if I'm right.
Alrighty, guys, you know what time it is. It's time for the movie question.
Oh, great.
Dean Cain enters prison looking for revenge in the movie Vendetta, co-starring what wrestler?
And there we go, my perfect game.
Vendetta. Well, I mean, to be fair, though.
No, I'm wrong.
yeah, you would have had a perfect game. Those were your questions. So you don't really know if you would have had a perfect game.
True.
I definitely knew those first 10. Yeah, you would.
I'm gonna be so mad if
Five,
Mesa gets this. And
4, 3,
I don't
2,
know.
1. Well,
I
we'll
know,
find out now. Paul
I know I'm wrong. I said John Cena.
and Steve.
I put down R-Truth.
Looking for, well, it's the big show.
If it's
Oh,
the
yeah.
one I just looked up, is this the one that has Mike Tyson in it?
No, I think that's a different movie.
There's a Vendetta that came out this year that had Mike Tyson.
No,
as the main
this
star.
is definitely long a lot.
Okay.
This is, I believe, WWE Studio. So yeah, this is older.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Recent SmackDown debutee Gigi Dolin was previously known as what?
I'll have you know that I went 1 for 1 in testing Jordan's questions, and this was the one question.
This is the only one I got to show him before Steve entered the room. By the way, evidently debutee, not a word, but it sounds cool.
No, I know.
So I kept it.
Maybe does sound good.
Yeah, like it highlighted it like it was wrong, but I'm like, you know what? I like how it looks. 5,
Better
I
than
really hope
Big
I don't have
you did.
her confused with someone else.
2, 1. We'll find out soon. Steve
Priscilla Kelly.
and Paul.
I also have Priscilla Kelly.
There we go. Both points, gentlemen.
Good.
Clean sweep. Going to number 14. According to most history records, Marty Jannetty never held the WWF tag title with Shawn Michaels, but he did hold them with who?
Oh, damn. These guys are quickly in.
See, Chris, sometimes you got to put questions that people might know.
I thought, okay. I no comments.
Hey, guys, do you remember that triple threat from Hardcore TV?
You know what?
Yeah, you know, JB3 is like definitely watching this, screaming at me right now, telling me my questions are too hard.
Shout out to JB3. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Steve Mesa, what you thinking?
I'm thinking it's Al Snow, aka Leaf Cassidy.
And Paul.
See, I couldn't remember if they won the titles. They probably did. I guess 1, 2, 3 Kid.
Well, Paul, don't overthink it because it's 1, 2, 3 Kid.
Okay, I changed it. I knew it. I was thinking Leaf Cassidy. I had it and changed it.
No championships for the New Rockers. What was the first title to be defended on an episode of AEW Rampage?
Ooh. Hey guys, remember that random episode of Rampage? No, I'm kidding.
At least this is the debut in a title match.
Hey, that question was the only time the FTW title changed hands. Get out of here.
Is it though? Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that.
Well, it went back to Taz, but there was only 2 title changes in the history of it.
All right, fair enough. Taz Jr., your current champ. I was sad that Zach Claim got squashed. I thought for all that buildup, give him a couple moves. 5, 4, 3. A little bit longer for Steve Mesa, no problem. The first title to be defended on an episode of AEW Rampage.
If I'm thinking correctly, I would have got this one right as well.
What was it?
By the way, El Snow is going to be at my local Comic-Con in a few weeks.
Ooh. How much for a combo, for an autograph and a photo?
I don't know, but apparently he writes a comic book.
Oh, okay. I've met Michael Kingston of Headlocked. He's a nice dude. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Steve Mesa, what'd you put down in the end?
Impact World Championship.
What'd you put down, Paul?
Oh, wow. Wasn't that? Oh, sorry. I put the women's world title.
No, Steve pulled it. It was the Impact World Championship. Omega losing to Christian. And it's the first ever match, too. I almost thought about including that, but it was the first ever match.
I watched it, too.
At TNA Victory Road 2004, Ron Killings, Pat Kenney, and Erik Watts teamed with what person using his WCW gimmick he last used in 1996 as they won an 8-man tag?
Hey guys, remember this random 8-man tag from the first TNA pay-per-view? Touche. I do know the answer to this, but yeah.
Man.
All right.
I just remember the time being like, oh, this person. All right, since everyone's in, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Paul, what you got?
Johnny B. Bad.
Steve.
I don't have them. I put Earthquake or the Shark.
Jeez.
Looking for Johnny B. Bad. Mark Marrow popping up randomly in TNA. Other than XWF, that's all he had done since his WWF departure. Who became the first ever MLW Middleweight Champion?
Hey guys, remember this random title from a random promotion that only like 3 people watch?
Hold on. It is on national television, kind of, sort of, if you have that channel. You can find it on YouTube. They're about to have action figures, so whatever.
So, do you know what? MLW, we have DAZN in Canada, DAZN. Yeah, I said Z. And Canada. And MLW was on there, and I usually get it during football season. So I watched a couple episodes of MLW, and then they took it off. And I was like, cool. Guess I'll never watch it.
2, 1. I have a similar story, actually. Steve, what you got?
MJF.
What you got, Paul?
I'm guessing one person I know who wrestles for them, Hammerstone.
And Steve, catching up a little bit there. MJF is what we are looking for. Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Yeah. He actually kind of bounced back and forth for a little bit while he was still in a contract. Number 18, what current AEW star was the last Lucha Underground Heavyweight Champion?
Hey guys, remember this promotion that was on a random Spanish channel that only 3 people had?
No, this was even more national.
I know.
And it was on Netflix. And is it on Tubi now? Is it off of Tubi?
I had the channel back in the day.
I think didn't they only put the first 2 seasons on Netflix, or did they end up putting them all in there?
Maybe just the first couple, because I don't feel like it wasn't on there long. It was like a weird 6 months to a year, and then it was gone again. 5, 4, 3, 2. I wish Netflix would get like their own company. I feel like it would work. What you got, Paul?
I'm guessing Penta.
Steve?
Pentagon Jr.
That's what I was hoping you would say. Dirty Sweep. It's actually Jake Hager, as Jake Strong was the last ever AEW champion. Who was Antonio Cesaro's female manager and on-screen love interest in his early WWE days? Go ahead, Chris. Hey guys, remember this random manager who's I don't. We don't gotta wait. All right, skirt. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Paul, what you got?
Former wife of Goldust, Oksana.
And see you.
Oksana.
All righty.
I believe that Goldust Oksana wedding is the only WWE wedding to go through without anything happening.
Not yet.
Probably.
They're still married to this day.
I give you Macho Man, Randy Savage, and Miss Elizabeth.
I mean, the after party had shit happening, I guess.
He did say WWE wedding. He didn't say WWE.
Oh, God.
Well, I mean, that wedding was on NXT, though, technically.
All right. This is a very important question here because we have an interesting situation, just 1 point off here. So, see if you can get this overtime. If not,
great.
We'll see. There's 3 different ways we could have this here. It's a TNA question. Michael Shane defeated what 2 wrestlers in the first ever Ultimate X match?
I'm not going to even
history. Oh, stop it. You give me 2 X Division names.
Yes, I might have totally.
2.
Because, again, this is,
I might have my Ultimate X matches.
So if he names 0 and you name 1 right, don't give up on me, Steve.
Jordan, I believe the 2 people in this answer are Matt Bentley and Martyr.
Yeah, he defeated himself.
I honestly could have the Ultimate X matches mixed
5,
up.
4, 3, 2, 1. Lock it in. Pens down. Steve Mesa, who'd you give me?
I give you Jerry Lynn Homicide.
And who did you give me, Paul?
Okay, I'm confident that neither one of them was in it. I say Chris Sabin and Petey Williams.
Well, with that, even regardless, here is your winner. Moving on, Paul Meade, who does get a point for giving me Chris Sabin. Also looking for Cass.
Frankie Kazarian.
Yeah.
Frankie Kazarian would be the correct answer, yes.
Yeah.
Tremendous matchup here. Like I said, there's just a 1 point difference going into the final question here. As Paul Meade will move on. We'll pull up those brackets one more time. As we said, Paul Meade will be taking on Alex Warden.
Wow.
And the winner of that will be taking on Hunter, who needs money, or Michael Turner. As I'm on
you better get Michael Turner's match in before football season starts, or he's going to get real distracted and Hunter's going to beat him.
Oh, yeah.
Fun times here at Wrestling with Trivia. Steve, the winner, Paul Meade, he came in not even necessarily known it was a tournament match. I thought I said that. I guess I didn't.
You told me that.
Oh, okay. Well, then you lied to me a minute ago, which makes you the loser now. Steve, you win because Paul lied to me. No, but Paul, plugs, parting words, any shout out to your opponent, Alex Warden, and your favorite Ultimate X match.
Too many to pick from. But no, plugs. We're waiting to this time period for this, but I'm hosting a NWO Lights Out for Combat Wrestling Trivia in the coming weeks. I really looking forward to facing Alex Warden. Never met him, I don't think, but be great. And favorite Ultimate X match. Too many. LAX versus Triple X is one of my favorites. So,
Steve Mason, you came in with a great T-shirt, putting points on the board here. I mean, once my questions came in, Chris, I don't know what happened there. But once my questions came in, you both were putting some points on the board. Plugs, parting words, and your favorite Oksana match.
None of them. I have no favorite matches. No, man. Wrestling just hasn't been, it is what it is, man. Best man won. He definitely had more knowledge on me than, especially on the Impact. Forget about early Impact. I had nothing about it. Plugs at Mesa Media 1, at Mesa85. I actually had a bunch of filmmakers follow me because they enjoyed what they watched last night. No, man. You can catch me doing Full Metal Random, sometimes in the Snowball, any other movie trivia, heck, even a show about trivia, because I am your six-time show about trivia champion. So I'm ready to.
You lost it 5 times.
Plus, you gotta lose.
Yes, you lost to Nico kind of sort of once.
You gotta lose it 5 times.
I beat Nico once.
Why is this becoming the burial of Mesa Media? Just stop it right now.
Sorry.
We all like Mesa Media. Like, you're gonna have big things. There's like, if people are following you, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm hoping we'll see what this comes for, because I'm pitching some movie ideas, and hopefully it'll come true. I'm trying to see if I can get my film in for next year, so we'll see. Knock on.
Nice.
I don't got wood.
I got you.
You got it. Yeah, perfect. Here.
I got you.
Covered.
I just hurt my knuckles.
No, but thank you, JPO, for having me. Thank you, Cass, for co-hosting. Man, I'm being humble as pie with all my trivia contests from this moment on.
Starting now. Chris Cass, thank you for co-hosting with me. Any shout outs? Any are you worried about anyone here? Now that Paul Meade's in the tournament here, are any early predictions, whether it's him, Turner, Horton, Hunter, myself, Barber, or Cherry? Who you think?
Yeah, I want to face Alex Warden because I have never faced Alex Warden. He's like the only guy in our wrestling trivia circle that I have never faced. In like 5 ways, 6 ways, 4 ways, 2 ways, 3 ways, 1 way, 7 ways, 10 ways, battle royals. It's just I've never played Alex Warden, and so
one way or the other. Then we'll do it at some point. Whether he
that's
wins
my
or not.
pick. That's my pick.
You're here to hear the next match is rigged. No, I'm kidding.
But most importantly, Chris, before we go, what's your favorite Dean Cain movie, Chris?
Wasn't he in the Wade Barrett WWE movie? Am I thinking of someone else?
And now you're thinking of the movie with Big Show that I just asked about.
Maybe. Okay, was this a WWE movie? I know Dean Cain was in one of the WWE movies.
Yeah, the one with Big Show. That's the question.
That one.
You think I know that shit? Anyway, yeah, he was Superman, wasn't he?
Boy, that escalated quick.